most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Tuesday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Digital Sim Sports Network and our live coverage. The Short Track Showdown Series Gunslinger Whiskey 60 from Slinger Speedway. 2 races remain in the season. This is one of those 2, and Pete Dillon is your current points leader. He has a sizable gap over his opponent, 45 points over Sean McLaughlin. Marvin Turnmeyer, 58 points back. Matt Eddy, 66. Andrew Perry, 81, back in the top 5. Adam Vinny's right outside that top 5, another 2 points out. Jeff Werdeman, Kyler Davis, Dale Garrett, and Josh Weston both all making up the top 10 right now. With 2 races to go, Dillon just needs to have solid runs like he's had pretty much all season, and I think he's locked to pick up his first title here at STSS. Running around with new paint tonight. We looked at that Draymar Machine Devices on the car. That car normally white all around, but tonight blue and red with a little hint of gray across the hood and up onto the A, B, and C pillars there. So we'll keep our eye on the 7 car tonight. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I see Bill chiming in already. Don't be afraid to say hey. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you got a favorite driver. I want to see all of our Twitch, YouTube, and Trovo people, as well as the Facebook people. If it's your first time with us, go to the Facebook page, like, share, follow. On any of the other services, just hit subscribe. You'll know every time we go live. Take a look around. Adam Vinny right there getting ready to roll onto the track. Now Dylan Delaney in the house finally. Late arrival. 13th driver in that 88 car. We saw John Brunner. He was kind of racing it up a little bit here with Pete Dillon. Uh-oh, look at that, folks. Didn't expect to see the 81 car get off that gold, but he has made a change. Went back to the red, white, and black. So Werdeman getting out of the maize yellow machine, back into the white with the black and red trim tonight. I see Reed Rundle made his way to Slinger tonight on a Tuesday. Rare appearance from driver 43. Has not been here much this season. There's Dylan Connor. He's quickest in the practice session right now. There is the Lumberdew Jack Wagon right there. That 11 car. And yes, we have permission to call it that. They used to call it the Lumberjack Limousine. We ain't calling it that no more. We're calling it the Lumberjack Jack Wagon. I did see that Mr. McLaughlin was giving me, a little hint, a little throwback, little shades of senior here. Let's see if we can get our drone camera in close enough. I don't know if we can or not. But the adaptivedrivingexperience.org, number 77, all black. Looks just like the old Goodwrench scheme. Even the ADE logo looks like the old Goodwrench logo there, the old GM logo on the hood. So a little on the throwback side. I see Mr. Knowles is here as well. Matt Knowles in the 15. It's going to be all the usual suspects, I can promise you that. Should be a good one. This is a tight little place to race here. We're going to have a 60-lap feature. The track is 1/4 of a mile. I think that's measured right around the center. High banks, high speeds. I mean, they're getting around here in 11.5 seconds. So We'll see if going to the Intimidator paint scheme maybe can give Sean a little boost there, Barbara. Some Sean McLaughlin fan in watching. Andrew Perry not on track. Josh Westendorf in the pits. Just a handful of guys with about 45 seconds left before we qualify and get ready to get after this thing. Caleb Dyer in the 917. We had last week off and we were happy for it. We got to go out and watch the High Limit Sprint Car Series. Watching it right now up on the big screen above me here in Mission Control. And we had a good tailgate. Had a lot of famous people come by. It was a lot of fun to sit and chat with some of them. It's always good to see everybody. Sometimes you get too many in at once. You don't get to spend enough quality time with each one, but we try to do our best. All right, that's going to do it for the practice session. We're going to get ready for qualifying now. We'll erase the scoring pylon. We'll get ready to move on. Drivers qualifying over at West Memphis here at Riverside Speedway. Already it looks like. Man, they are not having any fun. I'm watching Jason Martin, and he is not having a bit of fun out there trying to get that car going. All right, Sean McLaughlin, one of the first to hit the track. Hello, Gordon Connor. Watching Dylan and Caleb run tonight. '77 car out of turn 4. First across the line. 1186, so he will score number 1 for the time being at least. It's a pretty good lap, actually. Track gets slowed down a little just before we switch, and he ran 1189 for his second lap, so. Jeff Werdeman goes top of the board, 11.83 seconds, just edging out both McLaughlin and Brunner. We're watching Marvin Turnmeyer, first time, 12:16, second, 11:86. So he just misses out on a pole. Here's Dylan Delaney in the 88 car. And we are going to have to jump over and watch a couple of these other guys because I know I had a car on track. Adam Vinny was rolling out of the pits. That's what he was doing. Reed Rundle also on. That time, Dylan Delaney, 11.70 by a tenth. He puts himself atop our scoring pylon for qualifying. Second lap. Same exact time, 11.71. So talk about backing your stuff up. Delaney, both laps in the same bracket. Adam Vinny, 11.76. He's just going to miss out on grabbing a pole. Reed Rundle goes 11.75 and bumps Vinny down a spot. He's on his second lap. Matt Eddy on track. Ooh, Matt Eddy qualifying. That might change some things around. Adam Vinny goes back up 11.74 and moves Rundle back down into the third spot. Here's Eddy coming around. Last lap for Eddy. 12.06. Ninth quickest. Pete Dillon, your points leader. Bringing the 7 car out onto the racetrack. Dyer and Perry, the only two that have not gone yet. Dylan Connor has not gone as well. So Pete Dillon coming by for his first qualifying lap. Going to post up a time for Mr. Dillon, 11.87. That's good for 8th quick right now. We'll see if he can improve on lap number 2. He may just be in damage control mode right now because that was not a very good lap, and he does move up, but only a couple of spots to 5th. Still do not see Dylan Connor, Caleb Dyer, or Andrew Perry in qualifying. So 3 of our 14 cars probably not going to get a chance if they aren't already on track. And we're watching closely. See if they roll out, but I do not see either one making the rollout. Matt Eddy trying to get some laps in. He got here late. I don't think he got enough laps to make his qualifying effort very viable. So Who's going to the races this weekend? And if you are, where are you going? Car's out of shape right there. I do not think that Connor, Dyer, and Perry are going to make qualifying attempts here tonight. So we'll see those three guys come from the back. Dylan Delaney, 11:71. Here's your quick qualifier. Shows 11:70 there. He was nearly on 11:71. So on my official timing, it does show me 11:71. We're going to look at something here real quick, folks. No, it's not us. It's got to be the 88 car that's doing a little bit of blinking. We had to check our connection. It does put a strain on the old internet connection when you're streaming a race, and you're watching a race. So we're getting the stream coming in from iRacing. We're sending the stream out to you folks, and we're watching as well. So my first time to cover a race here at Slinger Speedway. I will admit that I feel like it would be more exciting if we were running a figure 8 race tonight, but we are not. And I don't know who put the camera in the tree, but that is a fantastic shot. Somebody got creative sticking the camera up in a tree. You can't hate them for that. That's a lot of effort. So we got 60 of them tonight to get around here. Bill, where's the rest of the Beardsconsin boys at? Where's, was it TJ and, where are the rest of them at? Anyway, your favorite track? You raced at Slinger Speedway? That has to be absolutely harrowing. Yeah, Jay and Troy. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting grief from the living room. Oh, boy, that's fun. If you raced here, man, huevos de pietos. I mean, really. It has to take some stones to fly around this little place. This just looks dangerous. It just really does. Super fast, a lot of banking, and no matter what, if there's a wreck, it's not a small wreck, it's a big wreck. It just has to be. I know this is up in Wisconsin. I have never been here, so I am not, completely sure. Man, that track just looks greasy as hell on TV. It just looks like these guys can't get any bite, and they're just not going anywhere. Just greasy, greasy, greasy. Might be doing hot laps, and maybe that's why it looks so greasy. But, man, I'll tell you what. Looks like it's a little rough, too. All right, well, you know what time it is, folks. They have swapped us out. Let's get down here. Thank you, Mama. Is that tea? Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was getting a drink, folks. must have. That's why I stabilized. Can I please? I'll take this one. All right, sorry, I'm trying to get a adult beverage here. So, all right, it's going to be Dylan Delaney in the 88 car on our pole. They're going to swap things up on us. It is going to be your points leader, Pete Dillon, going to the front. He'll take Jeff Werdeman with him. And it's going to be Reed Rundle in row number 2, alongside Adam Vinny, and then Delaney, and it looks like McLaughlin in row 3. And behind that, everything is going to be Radby, Westendorf, and Brunner in row 4, Knowles and Eddie in row 5, Turnmeyer and Connor in row 6, and Dyer Perry in row number 7. So we're going to get the green flag. That happens way back in turn 3. Wow. What a start. Pete Dillon's got a big advantage now. Got the green early, got to slip through, got Reed Rundle, who is, I know, a huge fan of Slinger Speedway. And caution for the first time, Caleb Dyer. Going to have a little bit of an issue back here towards the back. I think he's going to get into something. Oh, yeah, Matt Eddy, Matt Knowles, Marvin Turnmeyer, and Caleb Dyer. So that looks like that was a little close quarters racing right there. And drivers just could not get checked up. So we'll get the field squared away. It just looks like it is ridiculous. Such a tiny little place. Never did any pavement races, so I wouldn't understand that. Woo-hoo, there we go. Thank you, Mama. Got my adult beverage delivered to me. All of you that watch, you know what I drink. And my wife is an amazing bartender, I have to say. All right, so it's going to be Dylan Rundle, Delaney, Werdeman, Vinny in the top 5, McLaughlin, Westendorf, Brunner, Turnmeyer, Connor, Dyer. We're moving that around. Connor, Turnmeyer, Knowles, Dyer, Eddie, and Andrew Perry. Andrew Perry did not make the call? Something must have happened because he practiced well. Interesting. All right. We have not completed 6. I don't think that we count the laps under caution. I think this thing does, and then it resets after a lap or 2 of green. So,
green flag, green flag.
We are at that line down there where it says turn 3, and we get the green flag every time. That's going to be hard to keep up with, I can tell you that right now. Dylan grabbing the lead again. Rundle's going to fall into 2nd. Delaney will slip into 3rd. They were side by side momentarily, and they still are side by side back here. Vinny gets away from Werdeman. Werdeman now has a challenge with McLaughlin on the inside. McLaughlin got the left side tires down on the flat, had to really kind of get on the binder so he didn't slide up the hill and get into Werdeman. And Jeff Werdeman given no quarter here. Now we'll move up the hill, but gets the run. McLaughlin went in low, had to check up to come up. Man, these guys are really getting at each other. And now Werdeman off the top side. Momentum, your friend, and he grabs the advantage. Marvin Turnmeyer up to 7th. Caleb Dyer through with him. Matt Knowles in it side by side. Dylan Connor and Josh Westendorf. Matt Eddy's trying to get through that. Westendorf banked it off the turn 4 fence right at the exit. Pete Dillon at the line. We've almost got a half a lap. We've got cars strung around this place already. You can see from the shot they are half a lap apart. John Brunner, the last of our cars running, and he is exactly one. Oh boy, there goes Josh Westendorf into the infield. We'll see what that does. Westendorf going to go to a lap down, it looks like. So turns the car around, gets back on. He's down on the apron. Let's watch what's going on with Westendorf. He's trying to get back on. You can see the damage on the right side. And there's your caution. That's going to be for Westendorf. Now let's go back and see how he crashed. And we're going to have to rewind it. Apologize for this, guys. Same way as the last. Oh, yeah, that car just took off towards the fence. And then he gets a little punt. Little shot in the britches. from Matt Eddy. So we'll slow some things down a little bit. And I think this is kind of the order here. I think this is kind of the order of the day. I think you're going to get some cautions because guy banks it off the fence. There's not much time to react. And the driver behind coming up on them, he's got to make a split-second decision. If it's the wrong one, everybody's crashed. Man, that woman makes a good drink. All right, so we are single file now. I think we'll get doubled back up here this time by. There comes Westendorf off pit road. He's already at least a lap, if not multiple laps down, and we are still going to keep the caution lights on. So Westendorf's going to show 2 laps down. Andrew Perry didn't even make the start, and I wonder what happened to him. I know he was in the chat. I don't see him any longer. He may have had internet issue. I don't know. There's some storms going around in some places. He may be in one of those locations. So I don't want to speculate without facts, but a lot of weird things happening. All right, we've got them doubled up. Dillon and Arundel.
Green, green, green.
And the green flag back out in turn number 3 once again. Pete Dillon is just getting launches. He's getting the best starts out here tonight. Side by side momentarily. Now it looks like Arundel may clear Delaney. He will off 4, so we're single file through the top 5. That's back to Werdeman. McLaughlin gets tapped from behind. Oh, this is going to cause us a caution. Where is it? We're going to keep going. Now we're going to get a caution. There's your caution. And we're going to go all the way back. We got to go. Whoa. Okay. Well. Yeah, that happened in front of that. So let's go back here. This is not going to stay with us, so we're going to get on Mr. Turnmeyer here. He and McLaughlin going to get together down here in 1 and 2. McLaughlin was pushing on Werdeman and moved into line, and when he checked up, I just think that happened quickly, and Marvin Turnmeyer just didn't have the time to react because McLaughlin got the nose up under and he tapped the back of the 81. It broke his momentum, and that was right at corner entry, and Turnmeyer just gets the back. Big chain reaction. So caution period number 3. We're 13 laps in to the 60-lap main event. Dillon, Rundle, Delaney, Vinny, and Werdeman through the top 5. Dyer, several spots improved up there in the 6th spot. McLaughlin kept the car fairly square. He gets away and he grabs 7th. Connor, Knowles, and Eddie through the top 10. And then Brunner, Westendorf, and Turnmeyer. Turnmeyer's in the pits. Westendorf's a couple laps down. But Turnmeyer, I don't know if he's trying to get it fixed or if there's something more to it. But he's got that 16 car off in the pits right now.
Green flag, green flag.
And the green flag. Oh, are we not live? There goes that pace car. Do weird things. Oh, the pace car's still on the track, guys. This will be fun. Here's a glitch for you. Pace car vanished that time when the field came out. Oh, it's back in the pits now. Okay, so it does have a little glitch. That was freaky. But we're back under it. We're completing lap number 15 right here. And your current points leader, Pete Dillon. Way out in front, Dylan Delaney got the car just a little squirrely there coming out of 2. Lost a little ground to Rundle, but Adam Vinny wasn't able to capitalize and now wants to get out of the mirror. And he did get Delaney to go up the hill, but it didn't work to give him position to make a pass. And he almost, there was contact there between Dyer and Vinny. caution for John Brunner. Brunner and McLaughlin are running close together. Here comes Westendorf. Oh, yeah, that was, I'm coming down. I'm already here. There's not much I can do. There's Jay. I was wondering where he was at. So caution to period number 4. Andrew Perry, Marvin Turnmeyer retired from the event. Josh Westendorf, a couple laps down after tagging the turn 4 wall on exit and then cutting across the track and getting a little punt from the 88 of Matt Eddy, sent him into the infield. He's 2 laps down, still in the 12th spot. I feel like if Dylan hangs on to this one, that next week is just simply going to be a victory celebration all night for car number 7. Close things out, and he'll have pretty much sealed the deal. We call it the Lumber Dude Jackwagon now.
Green flag.
All right, green flag back in the air. Pete Dillon once again with a fantastic launch. And Josh Westendorf troubles for the 92 car. He is headed straight for pit road. Single filing them out back through 5th. There's a driver that's picked up 7 spots already tonight. Started 12th. He runs 5th. Dylan Connor, he was the quickest in the pre-race warm-up session. The driver in the 991 picking up spots, trying to go to the front here. He's right behind Adam Vinny in 4th. Dylan Delaney in that 3rd spot. Reed Rundle now starting to put pressure on Pete Dillon. It's the first time Dylan's had any pressure all night long. Well, it looks like the gang's all here now. Chat lighting up. If you ain't over on YouTube, guys, you're missing out. Everybody's so friendly, so cordial, enjoying themselves. We're watching racing and basketball. God, I don't know what else everybody's watching, but creeping in on halfway. 25 laps in the books. It has been all Pete Dillon, and I'll tell you what, Pete Dillon may have to hurry up and pedal a little faster, Fred Flintstone, because here comes Reed Rundle. Rundle peeks out of the mirror but cannot get the car in there. Delaney had thoughts of going to the high side. Big mistake on his part, opens the door. Here comes Adam Vinny. Vinny trying to get the 11 car into a podium spot. We've seen that top lane be very good, especially on exit. Driver on the bottom's really got to be careful and precise. Pretty much perfect to execute the pass right now. And Vinny, little here, little there. He may clear him the next lap, but he hasn't cleared him just yet. As we are working the halfway point. They'll get the crossed flags when they come out of turn number 4, and it is still Pete Dillon out in front. Reed Rundle behind him. Those two breaking away from this side-by-side for 3rd. That side-by-side is stacking up Connor and Dyer right behind. And now Adam Vinny secures the spot. That opens the door for Connor to try to slide by. Dylan Delaney trapped on the outside. Fighting hard in the 88X, but I think it's a matter of time, and right there, that slip may have given the spot away. He does that one more time down here in 3 and 4, and the 991 will clear. Will it keep the door open for the 917? And then that's going to make it the 88 right behind. This time Delaney slams the door. Yeah, we knew that was coming. He slammed the door. He slammed it just a hair too late. We'll go. We're going to watch. Door gets slammed. There's your tap. There's your second tap. That will not do wonders for the front end of the 88 car. It does horrible for the 917 car. Not the only car that was part of that didn't really get anything was that 88X of Dylan Delaney. He just got a tap in the rear. And he's going to get all the spots all the way back up here to 6th. 5th? Is he 5th? He is 5th. My mistake. I thought he was going to be 6th in behind all. But I do guess the 917 car had to go back as well. So Turnmeyer's out. Eddie's still on pit road. Front end of that car's mashed in. We'll see if they can get that fixed. And that thins things out as we're going to be about 25 laps away from the end of it. Dylan, Rundle, Vinny, Connor, Delaney, Werdeman, McLaughlin, and Knowles. That's all the way through 8th or 9th. And then Brunner, Westendorf, Dyer is back there, and here comes Matt Eddy back on track. Pace car will get out of our way, and we're going to go green.
All right, man.
No, lights are back on the pace car. Lights back on. That is going to put us into that weird pace car on the track.
All right, man. Like it back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Woo! I don't know what that even means. Let's go pencils? What? I do not know where Mr. Connor is going. Way up high like he's trying to clean the marbles, I think.
Green, green, green.
All right, green flag back over the speedway. I'll tell you what, Pete Dillon gets the best restarts. Reed Rundle is notorious for not getting good restarts, but oh, look at Connor. Bails it off into 3 and 4. He is going to make a run at Adam Vinny from the outside. Vinny got checked up a little, almost had contact with Rundle in the back, slowed him up just a little. Dylan Connor bailed it off in the corner. Now he's got a side-by-side battle. Now I understand your pencils. Thank you for explaining. Connor banks it off the fence. Right side of that car is going to the jump pile when they get her back to the shop. I promise you that. Doesn't open the doors. He cuts across on Delaney. Gets in. He tried to move Vinny up the hill. Didn't work. Adam Vinny holding strong in third. Now, can Vinny focus out the front of the car, get in attack mode with 21 laps to go and go after Rundle and Dillon? Because you know Rundle is going to go after Pete Dillon at some moment. And I think Adam Vinny really would like to be right on his bumper when he does. That one mistake may open the door, and Adam Vinny could find victory lane tonight if there's a mistake. There's the mistake from Dillon. That opens the door for Rundle. Rundle gets into the corner low. Didn't get the car to rotate, and I think Pete Dillon's going to be able to fight back on the top side, maybe keep the spot. Man, Reed Rundle working hard on the bottom. Just cannot get clear that time. Dillon off the fence. Now Rundle's got it pretty well under control. I think it's just a matter of time. The two tap. follow him with our drone. See how close they're getting. And now Adam Vinny's there, and he's bringing Dylan Connor with him. Oh, little tippity tap. That's going to be 2 spots from Pete Dillon and maybe a third. As Rundle was trying to clear him, got wide on the exit. Now Rundle maybe using up his tires a little bit. Adam Vinny making a good run. Caution will slow things down just a touch. Werdeman and Dylan Connor, did we have? O'Connor got down on the flat car, unweighted on him. And Werdeman was trying to avoid Dylan Delaney in there. He went up and crushed the outside fence. So we'll see how bad Werdeman's car looks. Right side pretty caved in on that 81 machine. Right front for sure. It just looked to me like Connor got down on the flat. The car just de-wedged on him, and he just looped it all on his own. Got mine already. Had to put up with a little grief from my fantastic bartending wife, but she did bring me a very nice cold adult beverage. All right, so Rundle now out in front. Vinny second. Dillon's third. Delaney fourth. Werdeman fifth. Knowles is in sixth. Then Dyer, Brunner, McLaughlin, Matt Eddy getting a wave around. That'll put Matt Eddy back on the lead lap. Westendorf still 4 laps down. And I don't know if he's getting a wave around or not. Looks like he's trying to get one, but he's kind of getting blocked up with John Brunner. Now he'll squeak by and he'll go get a lap. It's going to be Adam Vinny kind of blocking him in. As they've already decided to go too wide. Matt Eddy still showing a lap down. I thought it showed him back on the lead lap. Well, we're going to know here in about 14 laps, guys, whether he's got tires or whether Reed Rundle saved enough riding in behind Pete Dillon. Because the instant he went on attack mode, he got right around Pete Dillon. All right, this time sounds like the lights are going to stay off. We're going to get a green flag maybe here in turn 3.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, everybody's sleeping. Everyone was sleeping except the driver on the outside of the front row. And now he gets wide in 1 and 2, gives the spot up. But he gets down beside Pete Dillon. I thought he had it. I really did. I thought Adam Vinny was going to go take that away. Now he's going to take second. Keep a hold of that. Dillon slides into third. Delaney and Werdeman 4 and 5. But Reed Rundle's got a huge gap now. Half a second. That might be a lot to ask of a driver in 11.5-second laps on a quarter-mile track to make up. Oh, Pete Dillon's going around to the infield.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
And a big wreck behind that. Well, let's go. I don't know. I think it already happens in front of this group right here. But Pete Dillon goes around. We're going to go take a look. Oh, no, that was a stack up. That was before that. Let's go watch Dylan Delaney. He's going to get into Pete Dillon right here, I think. Yeah, got down, got in the left rear corner. Werdeman gets into him. Eddie gets turned around. Now Dylan Connor gets turned around by McLaughlin, trying to shut the door up there to get around the wreck. So a lot happened right there. And because Dylan wasn't the caution, .30-second. Oh, oh, Mindy, you're a victim of the television delay. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, you know, I forgot that he carries that on his car, too. You know, we could, well, he's a jackwagon anyway, but we could put the jackwagon on Rundle's car and keep the limousine on Vinny's car. I do know that Reed goes and back and watches these, so and we could dub it the jackwagon and the limousine. That might work out. All right, so we're going to extend the caution again. We're going to be down to around, I think, 10 to go here. That's what it looks like. And we're going to see if Mr. Rundle gets another one of his amazing restarts. Oh, we're extending. One more lap. We're going to see if Rundle can get another one of his amazing restarts, or if Adam Vinny will be Johnny on the spot and take advantage of the sleepy dude in the 43. Yo, he is old. It's probably past his bedtime. So we'll watch the jackwagon and the limousine right here. Both of them going to get pretty good starts. Pete Dillon's going to be the guy in the catbird seat right now, as he is going to have Adam Vinny pinned to the outside. Can Vinny use that outside line and the momentum to clear Pete Dillon? That's your best battle right now. Second and third, they're side by side. Inside 10 to go, coming to 8. Pete Dillon's little tap to the door didn't slow Vinny down a bit. Vinny fighting back hard on the top side now. Really drives it hard through turns 1 and 2. Puts himself out there. He just said, I'm done with the side-by-side. I don't care if I bank it off the fence or not. We're going for it right here. And he makes it work. But Vinny, 1 second behind Reed Rundle right now. So we're coming around to the wave lap. 5 to go. The next battle, Dylan Connor, Dylan Delaney. They got a lap car in between Knowles and Westendorf, both off the lead lap. And now Connor goes around McLaughlin. Knowles is trying to get by as well. Knowles 3 laps down somehow. Probably got fresher tires. So we're going to get ready to go back towards the front, because I think that battle for second might not be. Oh, it's the battle for third that's not over with. Pete Dillon and Caleb Dyer. Rundle's got it well in hand, although Adam Vinny's chopped 0.3 of a second off. I think he'll run out of real estate. White flag in the air. The Lumber Dude Jackwagon. Reed Rundle's going to pick it up the win tonight here at Slinger. Adam Vinny second. Pete Dillon's going to come home third. Dyer and Connor 4 and 5. Get the drivers parked down here. That'd be a great angle if we could get on the other side of that car. Would that not be awesome? Well, we can't get there, so we'll go back to this one. We know who we're going to talk to. Is he in my chat? Yes, he is. Pete Dillon is right there. Oh, I see Reed Rundle. I know Adam. There's Adam. Adam was here. So, let's grab him up, get him in the booth. He's the points leader coming in. He goes and starts on the pole, leads the first half of the event, and ends up in third place. Pete Dillon, interesting run to say the least. Pete Dillon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, man. Interesting run tonight, man. You led the first half of this thing, and then Reed Rundle got up there and does Reed Rundle things.
Yeah. I was about a fifth place car. I was lucky to finish third. I kind of struggle here. This is probably only my third race at this track ever. So I'm pretty happy with the results. Got some new skins on the car. Thanks
saw that.
Sean McLaughlin.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw the new paint on the thing, and we saw, if you'd have won tonight, I think the stranglehold was it. But coming home third, I don't know if that leaves the door open for somebody next week or not. But, it could just be a victory lap when we head into the season finale next week for you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. It'll be my first e-racing championship, so that'll be pretty cool.
Well, if it does turn out that the title is yours at the end of next week, we're going to definitely have you in the booth no matter where you finish. So make sure that you do keep that championship car on the track for us. But tonight, give us some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get out of here.
Sorry, there was a lot of commotion going over the intercom, and I couldn't hear you. That's the only reason why I backed out. But I'd like to thank Draymar Machine Devices for being on the car tonight, my fiance Paula for letting me do this. Sink a bunch of money into some virtual racing. I'd like to thank Marvin and Jeff for putting the series on. They do a really good job. And I'd like to thank Dirt Racing Network and you, Roger, for broadcasting, because that always makes things fun to go back and watch.
All right, my man. Congrats on a great run. We'll look forward to seeing you next week, maybe sinking your teeth into the big championship title.
Yes, sir. Look forward to it.
All right. Pete Dillon finishing third tonight, and I think that does give him a pretty good stranglehold on things. And now we're going to talk to the driver of the 11 car. It is dubbed the Lumber Dude Limousine. He had a shot, I thought, for a second on one of the restarts, and he was more awake than everyone else. It ended up not working out, and he still ends up second tonight. Adam Vinny, that was a pretty good drive.
I appreciate that, yeah. It was pretty good. It was okay.
Looked like the second to the last restart there, you kind of had Rundle's number. You were the only one kind of awake. How does he grab that back from you?
He's just good. I don't know. I mean, I thought I timed it good. He timed it good. And then I knew Dillon was going to be on his bumper. I knew I had to get down. Yeah, he's fast. He's good.
Well, you did yourself proud to all the fans in the chat tonight. They were all in here pulling. A lot of them thought you'd saved enough tires. Maybe you're going to get up there and put a challenge to the guy. But all the fans here rooting you on, man. You got anything to say to them?
Just thank you for the continued support through the season. Yeah, I mean, I had tire, but cautions killed me. And then the restarts with me starting on the outside and having to burn up quite a bit to get back to second, get down low. That hurt me a lot, but yeah, just thank you to everybody with their support through here. And this is one of the home tracks. I wanted to bring home the victory, but I'll take second to that old codger next to me.
Yeah, we were trying to change the name on your car. We weren't going to make it the Lumber Dude Limousine. We were going to make it the Lumber Dude Jackwagon, but they decided that they would rather give that title to the 43 car and keep you as a limousine. You comfortable with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I might have to put that on the rear bumper or the front bumper. Probably the rear. I like when people are behind me reading what I got on the bumper, so.
All right, man. Well, give me some shout-outs to your sponsors before we let you head out tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Roger. You're the man, putting on this broadcast. Amazing every time you do it. Yeah, my sponsors, Beardsconsin, Small Batch Beard Oils and Balms. It's Wisconsin, Outlaw Chassis and Suspension, Wabam, Scrub-A-Dub, the Wisconsinite Podcast. I will be having a new sponsor aboard next year. Looking forward to that. I'm working out some details right now, but yeah, just everybody with the support, all the sponsors, you, everybody. It's great.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. And I want to tell you, I had a lot of fun last night. I know we were in there just kind of horsing around with the dirt, but it was a lot of fun being in there with all you guys. So thanks for that, my friend.
Absolutely. Always a blast battling with you. Yeah, looking forward to it coming in the future.
All right, man. Congrats on a great run. We'll look forward to seeing you really soon.
Yes, sir. Sunday is a walking mile, my second home track. Looking for the flag on that one also.
All right, man. We'll see you Sunday evening. Adam Vinny, second place finisher tonight. And the Lumber Dude Limousine finishes second to the Lumber Dude Jackwagon. And Reed Rundle picks up the win at Slinger. And I know you wanted this one because of where we were at tonight. But, man, that was a pretty impressive run.
That was a lot of fun, and I was just talking with Pete. It's like, I can't tell you how many years I spent here from the time I was, 5, 6 years old. My dad raced here when it was dirt. I as an adult pit crewed, but then I also ran the fire and safety crew here. My wife was Miss Slinger Speedway for 2 years. So, yeah, there's a lot of history for me here. So it was one I wanted. I got it last Wednesday in the American Sim Racing Series, too. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like all the Wisconsin stuff kind of coming together because Sunday night going to have a shot over at the Milwaukee Mile, and Adam Vinny said that's one he wants the checkered flag on.
Yeah, well, he made a comment to me about, letting him win, and that'll never happen. But, my dad raised me, you don't let somebody win. Now, if he's got spot and he's got a run, I'm not gonna kill him. I actually almost killed him tonight, and I felt bad. I kind of chopped across his nose at one point, but on a restart, those restarts were wicked if you were on the outside. So, yeah, we're looking forward to next Sunday, and we'll see if we can get a couple of the Wisconsin guys up front too in that one.
Yeah, well, it looked like we had all of our guys in for the Beardsconsin stuff. Jay, everybody was in, and so we've been kind of messing around with the whole the names. They gave him the Lumber Dude Limousine a long time ago, several races ago, maybe last season. And it kind of hung on, kind of stuck in there, and I tried to change that, and they weren't having it. I said, you know what, with the Beardsconsin. With the Beardsconsin thing on the side of yours, and they said, you got two of those Beardsconsin guys running up front. I said, you know what, we'll just give Reed, because really Reed is.
I am the jackwagon. Is that what
you're
trying to say?
Yeah. so that's where we're going to go, because so now he's going to be the limousine, you're going to be the jackwagon. When we see you two guys together, man, just no sparks, please.
That might make me keep the name on the car for next season, too, just for giggles.
All right, man. Well, give me the shout-outs, give me all the thank yous, and we'll let you celebrate a great win here tonight, Slinger.
Thanks, buddy, for sure. Yeah, Beardsconsin, small batch beard oils, and Wabam and Scrub-A-Dub, the guys that help us out over in the Mars series, Bravo Trailers, Little Caesars Pizza, 5-Star Bodies. You guys, obviously, I've said it a million times, and I won't stop saying it. Thanks for putting on a great show. It's always cool to go back and watch these broadcasts and see what it looks like from that angle and stuff. And shout out to my dad down in Florida. I'll have to let him know I put 2 of them in Victory Lane at Slinger. And shout out to my wife upstairs, and appreciate you.
Hey, I got to say something really quick, because I said this at the beginning of the show. Pretty rare appearance for you on Tuesday nights, but man, you came in here and just, kind of got it done. Was it just because it was this track? Mr. Rundle, are you there?
I am. Did you not hear me?
Yeah, I did, but I'd ask a question. I said, I said at the beginning of the show that you make rare appearances here lately on Tuesdays. Was it just because it was here at this particular track?
Well, that was part of it. We had a different commitment for Tuesdays for a few weeks, and not sure that's going to pan out. And I've talked with Marv and Jeff and the guys here. We really had a good time running with them the last 2 seasons. Obviously, taking the championship that first season, and I think we were 4th or 5th last season. But good chance you'll see me coming back here on Tuesdays, depending on a couple of things, and we'll go from there. So yeah, but a big part of it was Slinger. I'm not going to miss a race here if I don't have to.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you taking the time. Congrats on the win, and I will see you Sunday evening.
10-4. See you then.
Rita Arundel in that number 43 Lumber Dude Jack Wagon. It says those old guys' rules on the back. Man, I don't know. He is old. I will say that. He is old. But he picks up the win tonight. Let's check out our final results before we jump off of here tonight. Rundle, Vinny, and Dylan, 1, 2, 3. Pete Dillon pretty much securing the championship at this point. We'll see where the points sit next week when we return, but I'm pretty sure that no one can catch him now. Caleb Dyer with a good run. And Dyer, he picked up 9 spots to be hard charger and finish in the 4th spot. Dylan Connor 5th. Dylan Delaney in 6th. Sean McLaughlin 7th. John Brenner 8th. Matt Knowles 9th. Josh Weschendorf in 10th. Jeff Werdeman 11th. Matt Eddy was 12th. Marvin Turnmeyer, early exit for him, in 13th. And Andrew Perry. DNS, don't know what happened to him, but he vanished from chat and he vanished from the server. So he'll be credited with 14th. Another fun Tuesday night in the books. First time for me calling a race at this track, and man, things happen quick here, so we'll be better prepared the next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, Chandler Grand Prix, around, I want to say around 6. It'll be at the Chili Bowl for that midget qualifier series. Top 3 go to the finale in a few weeks, so make sure that you tune in for that. And then Thursday night, SimRatMarket.com, Mighty Midget Series. SimRatMarket.com, now a advertising partner with Digital Sim Sports Network and the Dirt Racing Network, so welcome to them. Helped us out with cameras for some of the action tonight. Some of the camera angles wouldn't have been possible without them. So, big thank you to them. Thank you guys to you for staying with us the whole time, checking everything out, being active in the chat. That's the thing we like the most. Without you guys, there's no reason for us to do this. Without all the fantastic leagues giving us great racing to cover, there's nothing for us to do. So thanks to everybody on both sides of that. Till we see you guys the next time, everybody, peace and love. Keep the rough side down.